music and basketball have this, beautiful marriage and, symmetry between whether we, realize it or we don't, or whether how much we realize it or don't. Because when you think about it, when you go to the gym and you working out, say you lifting weights, there's a good chance you're gonna be wanting to listen to music. You look around at the gym, most people are gonna have their headphones in or AirPods in, whatever, and they're gonna be, getting into their vibe or whatever while they're working out and lifting. When you think about how when you go, if you ever go to a game, they're playing music before the game. They're playing a certain type of music before the game to get you amped up and get you going. When you go to halftime or timeouts and stuff, you're going to hear music at some point during it. It's not just entertainment, but it's something else that's being done there, fill that void. But anyway, um, if you look at, old commercials to like 2000s and back, you used to see the old AI and Jada Kiss commercial where, a certain blend that happened there with, rap music came together with NBA, and that was the perfect figure with Allen Iverson being that he represented that culture so perfectly and so well, probably better than anybody else, especially that at that time. So basketball and music has a certain marriage between it that makes so much sense. But when you think about it, man, like I think that music has a certain way of impacting us that we don't realize all the time. And so for me personally, I like to think of music as, especially when it comes specifically to working out, training, whatever. It can be a disruptor or it can be an enhancer. All right. So when you think about disruption, right? So let's go enhance first. When you think about enhancing you, you think about how if you're going to the gym and you're trying to work out, whatever, and you're feeling good, you're feeling happy, more than likely you're gonna be playing some of your favorite songs or songs that are, you kind of dance and vibe to, whatever. It's going to enhance the feeling that you have when you sad and your girl just broke up with you, or you might be in your feelings or whatever. You more likely gonna play the music that's going to enhance and pull more of that out of you. When let's say you're tired, whatever, you kind of just you're not really feeling it that day. You might be listening to more slower paced music, a little bit more chill music, whatever. So that's kind of how it enhances us when we think about it or not. And to flip it, let's say you're sad, but you don't want to feel sad anymore. You're going to disrupt it by playing more hype music or more happy paced music, party music you step to, whatever, to where you don't want to feel that. You're going to disrupt the feeling that you have now to change course and change gears and be on some another level. So now think about when basketball comes, right? You're going to the gym, trying to get a workout in. You know it's leg day. Leg day takes Texas. It takes you a little bit different than probably anything else, probably like running too. But you need that shot of steroids, and you need that hit for you, because it's like, man, to lift up whatever that weight is on your back, you gotta need a little extra get to you. Feel me? So that's how music is kind of like an enhancer, and it gets you going and push you to that next level. Um, there are certain times where you're training, you're hooping, you're working out, and it's like you're not necessarily going crazy. It's not a very intense one, but it's certainly like the best way I can say it is like you hit a flow state almost. Like you hit a certain flow, a certain groove, and it's just like you don't need to be here with the music, but you don't need to be here with the music. It's kind of in the middle, more of that the chill bounce type of vibe, or it's like a almost like a vibe itself. It's like the music kind of in the middle, like a certain wave that you're going through, and it's like you can kind of like relate to the music in a different way. Like you just kind of zone out, and like you kind of like this outer space vibe, and it's just like it takes you somewhere else where every move that you're doing, like you just going through certain motions, and it just feels so effortless, like you just flowing through it. That's a beautiful place that you can be in, and the music just like takes you there, and it enhances you being there even more. It might be able to keep you there a little bit longer. But then sometimes you get to where you're going through it, and it's like you might be, let's say you're going through a light day, you're going through a recovery type of day, and you don't really need too much, so it's like uh you don't need the very high intensity. You don't need all that. What you need all that for? You can probably just chill with some little R&B music that day, little some light, something that's not too intense, some lo-fi music or something. It's just something that gets you kind of just, it's like just a small little shot. You don't need a whole drink. You just need a small little shot of it. So that's kind of what some music can do for you too. Um, so that's like how you kind of like place music to enhance or disrupt where you're going and where you're at. And I feel like if we can understand that more and more, then we can kind of use music as a tool to get us through and help us enhance our workouts and training or whatever. And like music is a very powerful tool that, you know, impacts us emotionally and mentally. I think there's a study done, and I don't know if this is, I know music impacts the full brain. That's one of the, I don't know if it's the only thing or if it's one of the few things. It's one of the two. But it lights up if you look at a scan of your brain. Music is one of the only things or the only thing that can light up your entire brain. So it's like the mathematical science and analytical, like the black and white side almost of your brain, and the colorful rainbow, creative, artsy type of side of your brain. Lights up both half of it. And there's a study done that if you wanted to make your kids smarter, enhance their IQ, whatever, have them listen to classical music. Because classical, I forgot exactly what it was, but classical music can enhance your brain and thinking because it's I think because it has so many different instruments in there that your brain has to, it lights up and it has different sounds and different ebbs. I can't remember exactly what it was. I'll be making it up, but we'll see. But yeah, man, I just feel like that's how music impacts us mentally and emotionally. You feel me? So it's like it's not just something cool. It's just not strictly entertainment. There's a certain level of science to it too that impacts us more than what we know or not. So I think that's all I got for today. Yeah, I might have another point I want to have, but I'm might have forgot. But yeah, man. Think about music and how it impacts us. It's either an enhancer or a disruptor. It takes us where we're at right here. We're at a 7. It's gonna push us all the way through to a 10. Or it's a disruptor. We're going one way and it's gonna just knock us off and change course. We go somewhere else. So I just really think about how that's how music, for me personally, I think how music impacts us, especially when it comes to hooping and training and working out and that vibe of it. So if you want some music to get you going and get you enhanced, I got something for you right there in the description below, man. So check it out down low. Got a collab with my bro. Got some music on out there for you. It's a dope workout song. It's dope workout music. Get you going, get you through your workouts and get you training, whatever, man. So if you want a piece of that, look at the description below. And appreciate you for watching. If you do listen, I really appreciate you listening. And I hope you have a good one. So comment below how you feel music enhances or disrupts you and how you use music when you're working out. So that's it. Appreciate you.